The player using it was playing really suboptimally by today's standards, but I do think the next 4 loadouts are even better than 3.1 Dart Farm Chipper, which was a stronger Dart Farm Ace, and Heli Ice was slapped on. That was until Swift arrived and destroyed so many players using Heli Ice, and really showcased just how good Heli Ice is when used by a good player. AI just feels like buying more farms. Ninja NG is what I would consider the ultimate meta, and attrition could be used to drain lives all the way down to zero. Like why? How did NK think they should even be allowed in the game to begin with? It's something that pretty much can't be responded to in a real game. The Korra player would be sitting there with his defenses. You can't do anything, and now he's just going to slowly drain your lives to zero. Before the first balance update 3.1, and that point in time, after Dark Farm Chipper has been killed off, competitive players swapped over to Dark Farm Ace, which was one of the two other loadouts that were mainly used in 4.1. Ninja Mortar could keep up in farms with the now nerfed Dart, and could outlast them late game because they had access to 2 stores. Sabotage supply lines, which halved the speed of all balloons on the map for 15 seconds, as well as the artillery battery that could stun Moabs for 5 seconds, PFB for 2 seconds, and ZOMGs for 0.5 seconds. With Big One at $6,000, they could easily defend huge round 13 rushes and just group balloons in general. The loadout then continued to get hit in 4.6, where Signal Flare went to 750 from 550, Artillery Battery to 8000 from 7000, Double Shot to 700 from 550, and in 4.9, Lunjitsu to 3000 from 2750. These were significant nerfs to the loadout definitely, and it was no longer meta. Both in boosts only, both in boosts, oh my god, both in boosts only, both in boosts, oh my god. This nerf was supposed to balance Heli out, but since this nerf, oh my god, this nerf. But NG had not received their price nerfs at that time, so it was more expensive. Where the starting tower of the price was 850 from the original 950, powerful darts popped 4 balloons instead of 3, where the starting price of the tower was 850 from the where the starting price of the tower went to 850 from the original where the starting price of the tower went to 850 from the original 950. Because Dartling, just like Heli, has infinite range and definitely benefits a lot more from map length. While the Hydro rocket oh god. While the Hydro oh my god. In addition, oh god. NK never reverted their nerfs to Chipper though, and this killed pretty much removed. What happened to Dark Farm Chipper is a really good example of how if you want to actually kill off a loadout, god for fuck's sake. In this video, I'll be talking about the top meta loadouts in the history of the game. In this video, I'll be talking about the top meta loadouts in the history of the game, when they were either at their peak relevance or at their full power, and what gave them a spot in the meta game. Understand that a meta loadout isn't just how good a loadout is at one thing or how well it counters another. In this video, I'll be talking about the top meta loadouts in the history of the game.